Well, my experience with Silent Hill 2 is that I am literally just playing it with a walkthrough right beside me because I honestly don't really give a shit about the gameplay at all. I just want to get through the story. So I may as well watch
fine,
a Let's
man.
Play, but...
That's fine, dude.
I would
Like,
say, you go.
John, I just
Thus
posted
far.
a straw poll because a couple people were complaining that you were too loud. A couple people were saying that Bob was too loud. Bottom line is chat feels that you are a bit loud still.
All right, let me turn myself down. I'm still
Yeah,
trying to figure
Specifically,
out
they
a
were
way to-
complaining that Keith and Kyle were too quiet, so I actually turned the three of us up a tiny bit and
All right,
then posted the poll asking if anybody was too loud.
it ain't a stream if someone's complaining about audio levels the entire time.
Everybody on Skype.
Okay. Well, people are still saying that Bob was too quiet.
Okay, so
So.
I think it's just his
I
audio
could put-
interface
Yeah.
is messing up.
Yeah.
I could put the mic right next to my mouth.
We've seen a lull in the donations, and it looks like Kyle maybe took a break to go to the bathroom or something. So
A lull in the
until
donation?
11:20, so you've got about 10 minutes left. You can donate $5 or more to either Patreon or I'm Raising, and that will put your name/email address in a drawing to be able to win a baked good of your choice, baked with love by me, and then shipped to you as long as you're in the continental United States, or if you are in an adjacent territory like Canada, Mexico, etc., and you would like to contribute towards additional shipping. I mean, you want me to ship it to Tokyo, I will, as long as you pay for it. I'm happy to do that. Just make sure you indicate it in the comments. I dropped a Slutty Brownies image in here earlier. I'm going to go ahead and drop that in there again for anybody who wasn't here. And I also have stuff like apple pie jam. I can do cupcakes in jars.
I can vouch that apple pie jam is good,
Apple pie jam's
and
pretty
it will
fucking
last
good.
you longer than brownies.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yep.
Heavier though.
Do y'all have any extra PAX passes, maybe?
I wish, man.
I don't even have mine yet. I have to buy mine on Craigslist like right before the event.
Yeah.
They've been sending me emails. They sent me emails for like 3 months, being like, "Hey, you signed up for a media badge. You got to send us a photocopy of like your license for that." And then I just kept forgetting, and then kept not doing it.
Well, they actually won't allow freelancers anymore. You have to have a letter from your editor on your letterhead for the company that you're writing for, saying what the stories are that you're pursuing while you're at the event.
It said in my email specifically, like, "Hey, if you don't have the letterhead thing, just send in a photocopy of your license."
Yeah, they were doing that, and they got overrun with freelancers because
Okay.
I got my denial, and now I'm being sponsored by Polygon.
Yeah.
So they had to put me on their list, and I had
Okay.
to be pre-approved under the Polygon list for freelancers.
Sweet, we gotta get
I feel you
we gotta get
there.
on that list. No,
yeah,
we
we
gotta get
would
our own
like-
list.
How about
Having
we
the same
do a
problems.
goofy game now? Switch to virtual Hydlide to
Yeah.
lighten things up.
Well, let's pick a game that I
Oh,
even know what the
Kyle.
fuck it is.
Nobody knows what this game is. And
Well,
there's
I
a
know.
You look
reason.
so
It's
defeated.
terrible. It's awful.
Yo, let's watch me play full throttle.
Theodore Roosevelt would like to know if I make bread from scratch, and I
Love to.
do. I make Amish bread or wheat bread. I make dessert type breads or sandwich breads, and I'm constantly
Is
experimenting.
Amish bread just regular bread, but like over an open flame?
Nicole,
No.
unfortunately, I need to get behind you.
Okay. Also, I know how to make bagels, and bagels are amazing with customized toppings, and they're like the best bagels I've ever had in my entire life.
Yo, guys, should I order a 3DS tonight?
If you get that the new Yoshi Baby Island thing, yeah, absolutely.
You should get a 2DS and get Pokemon for free.
You should get a 3DS and get the new Zelda. It is great. Like I haven't had that much fun playing a Zelda game in forever.
I wish if I had any money at
stepping
all.
away for a few minutes. If everybody needs me, I'm welcome.
You can get a free Pokemon game with the 3DS. You don't. It doesn't have to be the 2DS.
I thought it was only the 2DS has the free Pokemon deal.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
No, I think they're doing that for all of them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's good news. I got my
I've also
3DS
got-
before the price drop. No regrets.
I would love to play Bravely
That's insane.
Default. Spooky.
What's that?
Spooky just told me to play Bravely Default, and that is certainly on the agenda if I do get one.
Yeah, I heard good things about that one.
John, you're a big Final Fantasy guy, right?
Yeah.
Have you played Final Fantasy 14?
14? No, I kind of want to, but
I've heard a lot of really good things about it. Like, I'm not an MMO guy, so I haven't checked it out, but like, I've heard pretty much exclusively good things.
But nothing
You
I've
probably-
heard would suggest that someone who's not an MMO guy would like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of have to understand that it's an MMO because when Final Fantasy, especially Final Fantasy 14, is it's got its own. It's not World of Warcraft. It's very grind heavy, very 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 grind heavy. So you gotta appreciate that, like a Korean MMO or anything like that. You just got to be prepared for it.
I've watched videos of FF14, and I'd be playing it on PS3, and because of the 720 resolution, just like the HUD is so cluttered that I feel like I couldn't even enjoy it. It's like half the screen.
You got to play that on PC, man.
Yeah.
If you're gonna play it, you got to play it on.
I don't have a PC, I have Mac, so can't do that.
That sucks.
Johnny should get a PC.
Nah, dude. I didn't play Lightning Returns. I didn't even play 13.2, to be honest with you. Well, I started it and then I didn't finish
Well,
it.
those were not by all accounts. Those were not particularly well received.
Right, but someone in chat is asking, and I'm addressing that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is anyone
wasn't
playing
just-
Diablo 3?
I played Diablo 3. That game was great.
That was the last time I was on Run Button was to discuss Diablo 3, I believe. I was listening to it today.
Yeah, you did.
Was it pre-patch or post-patch?
Gosh, I
Like
don't know.
big patch,
was pre-patch.
X-Pack patch.
No.
Yeah, that was
no.
pretty-
This was last year.
Oh, dude, you need to get back into it. I'm playing they modded the hell out of it. It's so much better. It's
Really?
ridiculous.
I should probably try it again. I haven't played it since like a couple months after it came out.
You should really try it, especially since they've got a 100% increased XP bonus right now.
Wow.
So you can just like level up your characters over the weekend. What?
Oh no, that was it. True Love. Remember when we talked about Max? We should play True Love.
What's True Love? Is that another HBO show? That's like the whole
No.
thing now. Is
Hentai game.
Does
Okay.
anybody in the chat know what True Love is?
It sounds great.
Don't
I think
answer,
you
it's a
have
trap.
stamina, and
Is it
you
like
gotta
True
go-
Romance, the Tony Scott movie?
Yes.
Yes.
You do. It's a sim game where you decide what you need to do per day.
Yeah.
Partially.
Speaking of getting a 3DS, Adam Biskowski told me, he's like, yeah, if you get a 3DS, you should get the lawyer/dating sim game. And I'm like, are you talking about Phoenix Wright? I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's only a lawyer sim.
Yeah.
But that was-
Just,
That's why I had the window open.
that's totally just regular lawyers. There's no.
But how awesome would a lawyer dating sim be, right?
I feel like it would just be
keep
like
stashed in
a
there?
lawyer dating sim would just be a lawyer
There's
sim
there's
where your
tips on the
character doesn't have
banister.
enough time for his wife.
Aww.
But there's a lot of conflict.
I'm
That'd be very
watching a
interesting.
hug.
I've
Y'all
seen,
watch True Detective?
No, but I've seen Liar Liar.
Y'all gotta watch True Detective.
Hey, Kyle, you okay?
Yeah, he was up and doing stuff. He couldn't hear anybody.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I
You
couldn't.
seem, what's the word? Out of it. A little bit depressed.
This 5-hour energy drink has ruined me.
Why
Oh,
are you
no.
I feel out of it. My whole body is shaking. I like.
I hate
feel
that feeling. It's a bad feeling.
Terrible.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Awful.
Maybe
Probably 'cause your
try
body doesn't
the...
remember what vitamins are.
Well, it's like 10,000% of what you're supposed to have.
2,000.
Maybe the Red Bull?
2,000% B6, 8,333% B12. I don't think those are healthy numbers.
No.
Oh yeah, because the amount of caffeine in a Red Bull and the amount of sugar in a Red Bull is a much healthier.
Well, these are
number.
sugar-free Red Bulls, and Red Bulls have only about 100 milligrams of caffeine, which is about a third of what's in a cup of coffee.
And they also have taurine.
It's mostly it's a taurine in the guarana.
What time is it?
It's right now it is
Only 11:20.
11:17.
11:17.
Yeah,
All
so we've got
right,
like what,
so-
6 hours left.
Final push here for the baking situation. If you want to donate $5 or more to
Boom.
get yourself a spot in the drawing for baked goods,
Killer boot animation.
you got
for
like
the Sega Saturn.
30 seconds, maybe more like 2 minutes. But we've got 2 more minutes on the baked good drawing.
Hey, has anyone in this Skype phone conversation played Kentucky Route Zero besides me?
No.
No.
I was just talked into buying it. I bought it, but I haven't played it yet.
Oh man, I mean, maybe it's just really up my alley, but I fucking love Kentucky Route Zero so much.
It looked like something I would be really into. I just haven't like gotten a chance to play it or like remembered that it's a game in line with when I had money to buy a game.
Yeah,
So there's like 2 full episodes out right now,
there's
right?
two. Yeah, and the last one came out in May, and then there were 2 like interlude sections. One of which is a 1-act play, actually, or not a 1-act play, but it's actually a short play that they wrote, which is kind of cool. And they like made it. They developed it for Oculus Rift, so you're actually playing in first person, someone that's in the play that doesn't
Really?
have.
Oh, man.
So it's kind of cool.
I'm gonna
My
buy
bud
that
has
game.
My bud has an Oculus Rift, and we've been looking for games to play on it.
That is
So-
one to get then.
Yeah. Also, funny thing about Kentucky Route Zero. If anyone is familiar with the musician Angel Olsen, she just came out with her second album, which is really good. But that's besides the point. But I saw her in October, and they had a band called Pillars and Tongues that opened. I'm like, oh yeah, this band's kind of cool. I can see where they're coming from and like their influences, but like it doesn't all quite come together. And then I played Kentucky Route Zero a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, man, the music in this is really cool. And I looked it up. I looked up the dude, and he was in that band that opened for Angel Olsen, and my mind was blown.
That's
because
cool.
I was not expecting.
Are you logged in as me?
No, I'm logged in as me.
Is there one where it's logged in as me?
One what?
I think in a different window. I just wanted to change
No,
it to the.
that was on my laptop.
I've been doing it. Every time you start a new game, I've been doing it.
So this is virtual Hydlide. What's virtual Hydlide?
Yeah, I would really like to direct the conversation to this game because it's pretty special.
Is this a bad game?
Yes.
Okay.
This is it is a randomly generated world where it's a open world action RPG. It's virtual because
God, they didn't start doing randomly generated games until like a couple years ago. I'm just kidding. It's a resurgence.
the
Virtual Hydlide?
Hydlide.
Oh,
When he
I thought
first
we were
said
going
it,
to play
I
some
thought
virtual
it
sports.
was Hydlide.
And then I saw a bunch of
no.
fairies and Tinkerbell.
Oh, bro, you donked this.
Thank you to Kajek, who just donated $5 with the comment of, "My husband and I love you guys. Watch you all the time. You remind us of what it was like to sit back with friends and shoot the shit while playing video games. I recently gave birth to our first child, so I'll be home watching lots and lots of Run-Button."
Congratulations
Thank you.
on your thing. he runs like his shoes are half off.
Here's
you know,
my
when you have
sidestep.
your toes in, but your heels are like out.
So it's virtual because this is
not real.
It's got a digitized person
Oh.
because this is not real life.
Yeah.
It's got a digitized person. So this is Hydlide started on the NES, and Hydlide on the NES essentially kind of looked like this, more or less. Like it was just kind of a top-down map, and you know, clearly they really stepped it up for.
If you guys donate like $20 in the next like 5 minutes, I want Keith to get up and run like this guy.
God, that
careful.
would be so
They'll do
embarrassing for me.
I just like every movement that every frame of animation for this player character is just unbelievable.
This is like some Mortal Kombat shit. This is great. Oh man.
Got him.
It looks
So
it's like this.
This is Skyrim, right?
Yeah. This is when when you say that you love Skyrim, and then someone tells you Morrowind is so much better. That's what this is. This is Morrowind.
Even
By the
better,
way,
bro. It's
Morrowind is
Daggerfall.
better.
This might look a little better than Morrowind. Let's be real. Sick Morrowind burn.
That was a sick Morrowind burn. I remember the reason why I bought Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind was because of Tom's review of it on Toonami.
Yeah.
Oh, Toonami.
That's
Oh
how
my
I
god.
found out about that game was
Yeah.
the review on
He
Toonami.
gave it like a
You're-
7.5 or something.
It wasn't Tom's review. It was the one review where like the AI woman did the review. She
okay.
gave it an 8.5.
Oh
Because
yeah.
Tom doesn't like play these like lame ass RPGs.
Yeah.
God, I remember when
supercomputer to do that.
Moltar was the host of that. Oh man.
Maltar?
That was before
Moltar
my
from
time.
Space Coast to Coast.
Oh yeah, okay, I do remember that. Man, I used to watch a lot of Space Ghost for no reason.
Space Coast to Coast is my favorite.
Original Space Ghost.
Oh, original? Oh,
No,
okay.
no.
Listen, no, both
60s
Space
shit?
Ghost and Coast to Coast.
Probably.
The Brack Show is one of my
Space
favorite shows of all
Brack Show.
time.
Coast to Coast was so ahead of its time. I feel like
It was what made I think what made Adult Swim into what it is.
pretty much.
Absolutely.
It was such a weird idea to take like this character from this like kind of lame show and turn him into like a cartoon
Yeah,
Carson.
completely lame show. I predated Adult Swim by like several years.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then
That
they
was
did
nice.
it must. I imagine it has to be like the same people that did C Lab 2021. That show is amazing.
Oh, I love that show.
Because
And it was so sad when the main character died, or I forget his name.
Wait, do you mean like a person who was making the game?
No,
show?
who voiced the original
okay.
captain? I forget his name. Oh man.
Because that was the same thing. Maybe some people don't know. C Lab 2021 was like a crazy comedy, like parody version of the actual show, which was Sea Lab 2020, which is like this really boring show about people in an underwater sea lab that like rescued like dolphins and shit.
I'm trying to remember that show. When you started talking about it, I was thinking of Sequest, which is a totally different show.
Am I like leveling up and stuff? What's going on here?
I don't know, but you've got
Sequest theme is quite good. Just gonna put that out there.
that is a good theme. Sequest.
Oh, Sequest.
Yeah, he's like this guy that hosts a lot of different shows.
You got $20. Lizard Wizard got $20.
Oh my god,
Wow.
Lizard Wizard, what the hell?
Yeah, do you have just like a stack of money?
Keith, so go into the kitchen and get a knife for Keith.
I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. I said
Do
I
it,
wouldn't.
please.
You have to.
You have to. He donated $20.
Okay, I'll do it if Kyle does it with me.
I'll do it.
Yep.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, whatever.
Right now?
You have
Do you want me
to
to go get 2 knives real quick?
I don't think we should get real knives. I think we should get...
I mean, we're not
Like a
children.
butter knife, a
We're
butter
not gonna
knife.
poke our eyes out.
I don't think it's a good idea. This is a very closed quarters rooms, and these
do
are
what?
very wild gesticulations.
Basically,
to do
the
what's on the
truffle
screen right
shuffle.
here.
Well, the other possibility that we could do is we could put the stream on a pause for like 3 minutes and go downstairs and vine it.
Oh.
No, just do it on the camera.
I could do some soliloquy.
Camera's such a tiny
stand
picture
up.
that I won't be so
Yeah, I'll
embarrassed.
do it.
I'll keep playing, and you guys can go downstairs and do that.
Watch Keith.
Well, he said that you're only gonna do it. He's only gonna do it if you do it.
Well, maybe we'll switch, and then I'll go
Fine,
do it.
I'll do it on the camera here.
I don't want to go too far. I want to get into, like, the graveyard or something.
No, go to the graveyard. It's fine. What could be wrong with the graveyard?
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah, what's
Matt
up?
Mitchell does bring up a good point.
Wanna
You
do-
should get a paper bag
For what?
To put over my body.
for the shoulders.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, what's up, John?
Kyle, I had an idea tonight.
What's your idea?
One of these days, either I will come to you or you will come to me, and we'll do a let's play of the first Monkey Island game, because that's like doable in one sitting, probably.
I don't know about that, but yeah.
If you remembered the solutions to the weird ass puzzles.
Dude, if there's any game that I've played like over and over throughout my life, it is the first Monkey Island game.
How's that?
I've never been able to finish it. I always get stuck.
Yeah, me too. Why are you
think
so
you guys-
into Monkey Island?
I don't know. I was just raised on it, bro.
Oh, Lizard
Whoa,
Wizard's
hey, back
comment.
off, man.
Lizard Wizard's comment on his $20 donation was "Run, Kyle, run."
It was when Kyle
Run, Kyle, run.
Yeah, he doesn't even want me to do it.
Now, if you do the Vine, though, you need to take a shot from the game first and then show Keith so that people will get it who aren't in the loop.
I'll just do it right now. If you guys want.
I think
All right.
I think the people have spoken.
Yeah, Lizard Wizard. Well, the person has spoken.
Let's do this. I don't know what this guy is.
Do you hate
it's
me?
on. It's on. Come on.
I'll do it.
I think this is like a frog or something. He's so dainty. Oh no!
Do you need a big knife? There's a plastic one down there.
Bonus points if you reenact all of the buttons that Kyle is pressing.
Whoa, whoa.
Can I ask a question? Do you have any either of the Turok games in the house since you're doing classic?
I was doing that. I didn't want
Did you hear what they just asked you?
There's no room in here. What's up?
They want to know if you have Turok.
I don't. Well, it might be in that box. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think
I would
so.
love to see some Turok.
to look?
Yeah, look for it. You should try just running in place.
Turk's green card.
See, Kyle's doing it. Come on.
Dude, the premise for Turok is so batshit insane. Like, how could you not have at least a little bit of admiration for that game?
Wouldn't tell me the premise. I've like never played Turok.
God, it's some time traveling. You have to fight dinosaurs. You're a Native American, maybe.
I think he is a Native American. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, obviously those guys were around closer to dinosaurs or something. I don't.
All right, I'm gonna go get a receptacle for all of these names.
Okay.
There's no Turok, but there is Iggy's Wrecking Balls.
Keith says there's no Turok, but there is Iggy's Wrecking Balls, which I guess is next best thing or something.
Oh, there's some over here too.
How do I level up? Am I leveling? I don't feel like I'm leveling.
I don't think
Level
so.
1.
This is your max level.
Tough game.
You're at max. Someone played the game before you and got you to max level.
Kyle, do you have that sugar-free Red Bull somewhere?
It's in the fridge.
Okay, I thought you had one up here.
Everyone's
Wait.
left me.
Kyle, did your character just dodge?
Yes, I'm gonna put my.
Did you see that?
That can't
yeah.
have possibly happened.
He did a little jig. He like stuck his butt out to screen left.
Really?
There he goes.
What?
He did it again.
Are you sure it's not just the strafing?
Oh, it might be the strafing. I don't know. Oh, no, it's not the strafing.
Oh god, it's strafing by itself now. What's... Oh, this controller might be busted.
Uh-oh. Controller busted and Keith is mad.
Okay, so I have officially written down the name of every single person that donated during the hour-long baking contest. So I have 1, 2, 3,
There you go.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
I would
23.
love to see somebody who's like super good at virtual Hydlide.
All right, so there are 23 people in the contest. Kyle, do you want to pause for a second and we can like officially pull a name?
Sure. Oh. Yes, that tree just came alive and it's going to try to hurt me.
Okay, your character's still running. Oh no, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong screen. Where's Keith?
In the bathroom.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go like this, I think, because I can move and stand in front of the microphone or whatever. Because I have headphones that suck a little bit. All right, so I have this official, very very official bowl. I think the video froze because there's me stuck. There we go. All right, so I have official bowl of names, and there's 23 names in here. With there are a couple multiple contributions, a couple from Spooky Attic and Lizard Wizard. I just lost my headphones. Can you hold this, please? Thank you. I can't hear anything. All right, so do you want to pick one? Oh, I guess you just did pick one. Awesome.
No.
Too late. Go ahead, pick one.
Okay.
So the winner of Baked Goods is
Jared.
Jared. Cool. So I'm gonna look up Jared's contact information from I Am Raising, and
Say it out loud.
I can't. Yeah, I didn't say it out loud. If I can't get a hold of Jared by tomorrow at like 11 a.m., then we'll redraw. So I'll hold on to the names of everybody that we have here, and through the report, I'll be able to reach out to people by email. So Jared's gonna get a contact by email, and if he doesn't get back to us, then we'll pull again, and maybe we can do another similar drawing going forward. We can do something similar.
Perhaps.
So
Congratulations,
Cool.
Jared.
Congratulations, Jared.
thank you guys all for donating, and like for serious, I think that maybe you guys should after this game take a quality 5 minutes and go through the list of all the donations, because I don't know if you realize this, but as of right now you've amassed a total of $1,000
What?
We're pretty rad, you man.
because you have a total of $446 in one-time donations, and you have $451 in Patreon donations.
So that's almost 1,000.
You're like
Off by,
$4
like, 100.
away.
Like 100 away.
Okay, sorry, 100 away.
Yeah.
My brain has died. I'm exhausted. But I mean,
Aw.
that's kind of insane that
Yeah,
you guys have raised
thank you guys so much.
$900 in less than 6 hours.
This is your reward. We get to play this.
What is
Oh,
it?
Iggy's wrecking balls.
Oh Jesus! All right, so let me find Jared, and we will let the chat know what Jared has decided he would like to use his power for.
Keith, this tree on the right side of the screen was a tree.
Yeah.
I got near it, it came alive.
What? That sounds like a classic example of a thing.
Make sure we protect those little scraps of paper with our lives, just in case.
Oh god, there's so much life in this tree!
Might it be the tree of life?
Can I just keep hurting it?
That was a good joke, John.
There
I
you
laugh.
go. Tree of life.
Do we still got John and Bob?
Yeah.
I'm getting him. I'm getting him.
I'm sorry, I'm still here.
Hey guys, in the meantime, someone named Hot Sass just donated $10.
Oh, thank you, Hot Sass. Boom. How am I still not level 2? This seems like impossible.
Man, that tree's got a mouth on it.
I feel like.
Ooh, there's a flashing thing on the screen, on the map.
Is there any particular reason for the timer in the top left?
I don't think so.
Or is it just to remind you, like, how much time you've wasted?
It's to remind
How much
you
of your
how
life you've put into this.
how disappointed you should be right now. The higher it is, the more you should be disappointed with your life.
But for Sega Saturn here, I also have Panzer Dragoon and Guardian Heroes, which are both highly acclaimed Sega Saturn games.
You've never played a single Panzer Dragoon game.
Well, I played a little bit of this one since I got my Saturn.
Oh, I didn't realize that you had played it.
Yeah, not too much, just a little bit here and there.
All right, guys, my Amazon cart is loaded up.
With what?
Oh, what do you think? What do you think?
I don't know. I wasn't here for the last 10 minutes.
Virtual Hydlide?
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
No, the 3DS that I was considering.
Oh, which one did you pick?
Black on black.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
There's a special edition with Yoshi on it that I really want. Can we make a part of the
Wait.
stream? Let's buy Nicole a 3DS because she doesn't have one.
I mean, you can
No.
borrow mine for like ever.
The capture device can be yours.
Wow, thanks. I can use it for that 3DS I don't have.
All right, here are the games
is
that
a
I have
3DS.
selected.
It is a
Oh, that's
3DS.
kinda neat.
Yeah, the whole thing is the capture device.
Yeah, it
I want the
costs.
pretty one that has the Yoshi on it.
I'm sure that we can't do that.
Anyways, what was John saying? I didn't mean to cut him off.
I was saying the games I have selected are Bravely Default, Animal Crossing New Leaf, and Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds.
Legend of Zelda.
Zelda, definitely a good one.
Are you getting Animal Crossing new or used?
New.
I would get it used.
Get it used because you get to look at other people's worlds.
Well, that and because at this point in time, the Animal Crossing New Leaf thing has kind of peaked. There's not as
What?
much socially going on with it as there was 6 months ago.
I wouldn't. If I ever played Animal Crossing, I wouldn't even want other people messing with my shit.
John,
Yeah,
if you like strategy RPGs,
Fire Emblem, right?
yeah, highly recommend Fire Emblem. What's its face? Awakening. It's very.
Keep in
very
mind, I
good.
never had a DS, so all that would now be open.
Oh man, I don't even get me started.
I'd just like to take this moment to pitch Amazon since I know that they're watching this stream. But you guys should do a kart racing game just because that. There.
An
you go.
Amazon cart?
An Amazon kart racer.
That's terrible.
No, you're a liar. Take that back. Keith, have you danced yet?
So
Yeah, I did.
basically,
I did the dance. Or,
all-
I mean, the
okay,
run.
good.
It's a run.
The run, yeah. Okay, good.
I did it twice.
so all the characters in the Amazon Kart Racer are like all the things that you could possibly have in an Amazon cart.
Yeah, and it
was
constantly
thinking about-
updates.
When you said that, hold on, my audio just cut out. Okay. When you said that, I was thinking of there was this old game show where they would let kids run loose in like a Toys R Us, and they had like 60 seconds
Yeah.
to get all these toys.
Yep.
And every time I saw that, I was like, this is the most unfair thing that I'm not allowed to do that.
Yeah, that was like it's every kid's dream.
I just want more.
I'm gonna go to this glowing white thing. I don't care. Maybe it's stupid that I'm ignoring it.
They asked me in the chat why I had my jacket on, and I said because I was cold. And then Mirandotra says that everyone else is just wearing shirts. No one else is cold. Nicola said that she's freezing like several times. She nodded.
I'm comfortable now.
Okay, I'm still cold. But like a good cold, like that cold you need.
All right, so I just sent an email to Jared. Jared, if you are in the chat, then definitely let us know. Taco Hero just edited his Patreon pledge to become a $19 Patreon pledge.
Damn. 19. That's an extra $1.
William pledged $24.
Wow.
We only have 3 shirts left out
Chris
of the 7.
Pledged $24. Greg pledged $18. Emery pledged $24. Jonathan pledged $24.
Wow.
So yeah, Elizabeth pledged 20. Siseneg pledged 25. Kevin pledged 24. Michael pledged 18.
Thanks, Mike. I decided to just pick one guy.
And in the last minute, Ron pledged $3 and Andrew pledged $9. So you guys are up to $472 on Patreon. And also in the last couple of minutes, there's been no new anything on it.
Oh, look at his mouth open. That's so rad. Look at his.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, you see it?
I'm playing the game.
Now, I don't want to be like a negative Nancy or anything,
Okay.
but
Too
what
late.
is...
Get out of here. You're
Okay,
out.
bye.
No.
Bye.
Bob Stamp, you're my biggest
No.
supporter. Not monetarily, obviously. All these people are now, but
Well, I want to give more, but
You don't have to give anything.
I will
Bethany
give.
is feeling
I'll
so
give you some.
neglected.
No, what were you going to say about negative Nancing?
What is keeping people from paying for 1 month and then just leaving from the?
Nothing.
Nothing.
If they decide
Except that they don't get their continued thing.
yeah, they don't get access to the
okay.
patron only Let's Play, the patron only podcast. They don't get continued access to the about 100 hours of Complex Rockets content.
And I think the decision was that as long as you met a certain milestone, you would commit to doing any and all pledged tiers for 6 months.
Something
So
like
even
that.
Yeah,
if
like
people
if
back
we-
out, so even if 80% of your people back out after the first month, then you're still going to commit to 8 months or for 6 months because you've already gotten the initial pledge of $500
Yeah.
or whatever.
And did you do a cost analysis to figure out where are these numbers coming from on the what is it, the I'm raising, or is it Patreon?
There's a very specific place that all these numbers have come from. It's our ass.
Okay.
So real
It's,
talk.
well, it's basically because we know how much we make from YouTube, and we know how many hours we put in for
And I heard-
editing and recording and all that
I heard
stuff.
how much you guys make on YouTube, and
God,
that's
it's not
not
a
that.
fence.
That's actually pretty damn good.
What, like $100 a month?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing to sneeze at, but I waste more than that in 2 weeks of going to Kyle's house
Oh
to
no,
record.
I'm not downplaying.
Yeah, Kyle's a drink graveyard.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
boy.
what's wrong?
The graveyard's bad news.
Oh, okay. But basically, we were like, well, we want to do more content, and it's less about making an actual profit and more about just having the amount of
Closer now.
having an amount of money that we would need to be able to ignore the fact that we're
I have
spending
a
all our
really
time
easy
doing
way
this
of answering
stuff.
this question because someone in the chat put it very simply and very to the point, which is that, for example, right now, Keith just told us yesterday that he doesn't have a job currently.
Oh yeah, that too.
And Kyle works full time, but he, for almost all of his work during his 40-hour work week, he works from home and he works overnights and weekends. So he has free time, and right now he's devoting the majority of his free time to editing and working on these podcasts and these videos and trying to get them up. And he's not making any money for them. And frankly, he and I aren't really capable of living off of that right now. And, we both are working on bringing in extra money. But someone in the chat specifically pointed out the fact that on the one hand, the fans and the community can support these guys with their Patreon campaign and give them $1 here, $5 there. Or in some cases, these people who are, have the money and want to throw $24, $25 a month at them, that is allowing these guys to continue to produce that content that they apparently feel is worth the value. But on the flip side, if this failed in some capacity, or if these people back out afterward, then they're looking at both of them potentially having to get part-time jobs, which would then prevent them from making any content.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's kind of like
I
a
need
precipice.
a full-time job
Well,
anyway.
yeah.
Keith could still do with a job or two.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, if we're at a precipice of, look, we want to keep continuing at the rate you guys have been doing, almost a video a day for 2 weeks now.
3 weeks actually. I
But
forgot about that.
but that strain has put a lot on you because
Yeah.
Keith has no money to drive back and forth, and he can't fix his car to drive
Oh yeah,
back
my
and
car's
forth.
also broken right
Yeah,
now.
and Kyle
What is with you and getting shafted on these cars, man?
I hate cars. They just I seriously
You also are buying shitbox cars.
I'm
Let's
buying
be
shit-
for real.
private
yeah, yeah.
sellers.
Oh, don't. Oh.
well, I don't have the
Key.
money. I need a car. I don't have the money to get a real car.
But that's not fair because
what?
when I was 18, I decided I wanted a car, and all I had was $1,000.
Yeah.
I went to a small local bank,
Yeah.
and they were willing to give me a $6,000 loan because
Yep.
instead of putting the $1,000 towards the car, I put $1,000 towards my loan. So I said, I'm going to give you a down payment on a $6,000 loan. I got a $6,000 car, and that payment on that car was $65 a
But
month.
here's why I couldn't do that. I would have to pay. I can barely pay my car insurance.
Mm-hmm.
So if I had to pay any more money than just my car insurance, I wouldn't be able to do
Well,
it.
yeah, you would have to commit to getting a job that would sustain your needs.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm not trying. I try all the time.
Oh
to
my
get
god, you're
jobs.
pouring Red Bull all over my carpet. Kyle, can you please...
pouring on the carpet.
Oh no.
That's okay, I just shucked a roll of paper towels across the room. I was on it. And in this moment, Kyle is in the bathroom, and Keith is wiping up Red Bull with the side of a roll of paper towels. I'm just gonna sit
It's
here.
working really well, actually.
Yeah, it's definitely soaking up a lot. The other
Wasting
side
a
of the
lot of paper towels,
is completely
though.
Dry.
Well, here's the bright side: is that I'm not going to drink this Red Bull too fast.
Yeah, there you go.
True. Hey, John, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up? I'm just chilling.
I do have one interesting job prospect though, which is nice.
Ooh, what is it?
It's,
what is it?
I have a call back scheduled the next couple days for a second interview as a. It's called a Lego engineering instructor, where I basically
cool.
go to different schools and teach kids about engineering through Legos.
That's pretty
Oh
super.
my God, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Isn't that a rad job? I hope I get
That
it.
is so cool.
Yeah.
Aren't you
Oh,
going to
man.
get a card for that?
No, this is disgusting.
Yeah, I am.
Just saying.
Yeah, don't. You gotta.
I'm towing. I
payment on a car, man.
I have
Can't-
most of the money to fix my car. I have to tow it. And it's the next time that I'm able to do that is later this week.
The Calcutech says, Keith, why don't you have a good job? Why aren't you trying harder? Have you worn your suit and knocked on doors? Have you printed out your resume on really thick paper?
I've done some of that. I don't
Theodore
know that.
Roosevelt says, get some bootstraps, Keith.
I don't know. I apply to like 4 different jobs a week. It's kind of like a. There's just no. Guys,
Well-
in this economy, Obama for real.
I don't know.
Real talk, Obama. Period. Okay.
Wait, what do you not know? You have a job. You don't have to look for a job.
No, but 6 months ago I was working 3 jobs.
Yeah.
And in the past month,
But
I've
also, this is
considered-
Cape Cod. It's
Well,
different.
but that's irrelevant in my opinion because my income is proportionate to my needs. You know, I left a job where I was making $13 an hour because my mortgage went up and because I was a single parent, and I went and found a job that was $16 an hour, and I adjusted my life to accommodate the needs of my job because it was more important to have higher income. But that being said, I continued to work 2 side jobs, not because it was shits and giggles fun,
Yeah.
but because I needed the money to be able to not live paycheck to paycheck.
Right, well,
so
the
then
hard-
when I
see, the
got-
thing
had
here
to
is that I
have
can't
4
even get a
surgeries
side
in
job.
2 months, but I guess I come from the philosophy of people that want to get a job and apply themselves. Find jobs, even if it's doing 4 part-time jobs working 2 hours a day, because that's just how you get started.
But my whole I can't even get a part-time job. Like there's no jobs. I've applied to all the
guarantee
stores.
you that I could find you 5 places to apply in 5 days.
That doesn't mean that I'm going to get those jobs.
But
Keith,
I've applied to 5 places in the last 5 days. Like it's not in the last. In the last 2 weeks, I've applied to 5 places. But
Keith, do you have any experience editing in Flash?
very
No.
very minimum. Yeah, I took like
Okay.
1 Flash class, like 4 years ago.
Because I'll tell you right now, I'm looking for a Flash coder to hire. So if you had any experience with that, it might
Yeah,
be able to
Nicole's
help you
looking
out.
at me.
I'm looking at you and I'm thinking, wouldn't it be really great if you went back and completed that
What is this?
incomplete class that you took about programming?
Color bars.
Okay.
that you already
Because I'll tell you right
spent
now,
money
the people that I'm looking at are charging $70 an hour. So
Well,
just
I'll do it
FYI,
for 65, buddy.
I'll do
That
it.
might-
I'll do it for 15. Yeah, I know. I took a Flash class 4 years ago.
Seriously, how hard could it be?
I'm a fast learner.
it's really not hard. I mean, doing Flash, and I mean, you guys are video editors, so you're already familiar with the whole timeline editing and stuff like that. It's really like if you just apply yourself for like maybe a week and take a class on it, you can get it. It's not, and for the most part, getting the job is about who you know. So.
Mm-hmm.
Sasquatch says that I'm
Well,
showing my
Bob,
mom's
give me a
skills.
week and I'll work for you.
Well, I definitely
Give me
can't.
6 days and I'll work for you.
I definitely
Give me-
can't apply myself, but I will try.
Just send me if you have a resume of any kind, just toss it my way and I'll see. I'll figure out something. I'll see what I can do. But I'm not promising anything, of course. But I'm just illustrating the point that hey, you might have a lot more talents than you think.
Yeah.
And you
mean-
can definitely charge for those.
Yeah,
If it's any consolation of an example of someone not having experience, like I worked in retail for 7 years, and then I mentioned to someone that I was looking for an administrative assistant position, and they said, "Well, I have someone who needs to do. I need someone to do filing. Would you be willing to come in, work nights, 2 hours a night, 3 nights a week, and just do filing? That's it." And then after 3 weeks, they were so impressed with what I was able to accomplish by doing filing and just offering to do any other odd job that they had while I was in the building, that I was offered a full-time job as a paralegal, having literally not 1 ounce ever of paralegal experience at
It's all about
$16 an
what
hour.
you do.
Right.
If you can
But you
show that
already
you're
got that
capable of
first job.
doing this stuff, you can rise up so
Paper into
far.
other places where paper belongs.
Yeah, I've applied for filing jobs,
Level
and
2, you guys.
data entry jobs, and all kinds of things. I've applied to Barnes and Nobles and Starbuckses.
God, Barnes and Noble.
Calcutech wants to know if you're
multiple
too
Barnes
good to
and-
make
okay.
money.
Yeah,
Austin wants to know if you're too good to make money.
yeah.
Look,
Basically.
Keith,
Hey.
I'll hire you to do YouTube reacts. Okay.
Shout out to the Calcutech for his username.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's from Hardboiled Wonderland and the End of the World by Haruki Murakami.
Nice catch, Jonbutton.
It's actually Austin, our buddy. We've spoken with him many a time.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Soda Dreamer says that they have 6 weeks left before their LMT license arrives, and they hope they can get a job real quick. I think that's a licensed massage therapist.
Mm-hmm.
And if that is the case, bro, seriously, the first and best thing you can do, especially if you're in the New England area, is start calling around to chiropractor and physical therapist's offices and offer to work for them, like offer to rent a table from them. And
Man, you guys thought you were going to get video games this stream. You're just getting real advice now.
Sorry.
No. I started it.
Calcutech, that was John, not Bob.
Point that out because it's a real thing that people worry about is they spend their money and their time getting a certification or going to school and they can't find a fucking job because they don't know where to start.
You get ring.
Besides, if all of your fans have jobs, hey, guess what?
They can fucking pay you.
Hey, you get ring.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I should also mention that you guys are professional voice actors now.
Totally. I'm a professional regular actor.
I used to have a radio show and run the publicity department of a radio station, so I guess that applies.
Evidence of courageous fairy warriors. You can confirm the existence of fairies.
Done. Fairies confirmed. Stamp it.
Ooh,
I'm pretty sure if you guys wanted to use me as a reference, that would actually work because I have technically worked with you guys.
I'll use whoever as a reference.
cross blessed with spiritual power.
Atmid said, listen, Keith, it just so happens I'm the deposed president of Kenya, and I want to transfer US $1.5 million to your bank account.
Done. I've got half of $482 a month to give you.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
If you want to use me as a reference, that's cool too. It's
Anyone who wants to use me as a reference, I'm terrible on the phone. So
anyone on the stream, use me as a reference.
Any of you that want to use me as a reference,
I'll just say nothing but good things.
just give me a heads up. Just be like, hey, Keith, this is whoever. I watch your videos. Someone's gonna call you. I'm being interviewed for a position as the manager of a zoo. And I told them that I work for you and that you're a zoo guy.
That's neat.
And that
Pop
wall
Pop
from-
Bang wants Keith to put on some proper fucking pants.
It's 11:51 at night. I have to do this for another a lot of hours.
Come on.
Cranberm says, come to Brazil.
So I put on.
What is that about?
That's
again?
a callback to our stream from.
Yeah, the test
Yeah,
stream.
but I don't remember.
I
It
don't
was just somebody started shouting out, come to Brazil.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry. How silly of me to forget.
YKKX says, hey guys, if you want to use me as a reference, go ahead.
This guy really fucking books.
Yeah.
The thing about
He doesn't
this game,
look like he books though.
the thing about this game is it's stupid and janky and kind of hilarious, but it's sort of fun.
What's the name of this game again?
Virtual Hydlide. It's like a Spanish thing.
Virtual Hydlide.
Hey, Kyle.
Not like
can I ask you
Hyla.
something?
Yes.
How do you feel about putting now 20 minutes into playing Virtual Hydlide?
I feel pretty good. I'm glad it's only been that much, quite honestly.
I'm pretty surprised that it has a spot for an hour. Like, I would think that people could only stomach it for like 4.59 minutes.
What game is this?
Virtual Hydlide?
Okay, like there's a cutoff at an hour.
Yeah, no, look at the top. It's got spaces for 10 hours.
It's shareware, so it cuts you off after 30 minutes. You must buy this game.
Lizard Wizard Mage is asking where his Keith run is.
I did that already twice.
It appears as though some people missed it.
Keith did.
Well, they can go fuck
Keith did
themselves.
do the
Donate another 20.
You know
It'll
what?
do-
Tomorrow, after we're all done and we've gotten some sleep, I'll definitely make Keith do it in like outside.
Yeah.
And we'll vine it.
I mean, it'll
reals.
all be. You can't make me do that.
I absolutely can.
You
He
can
gave
absolutely
us
not.
like $20 on top of
Keith,
all
I
the
did
money
it.
he's already
Keith,
given.
I'll
I
add
did
up
it
how
2
much money.
times.
Don't do it because he's telling you to. Do it because it's funny.
Yeah.
Do it because you're going to get a butter knife and you're going to go outside and you're going to stab a tree. Okay.
Yeah, I don't understand why you're fighting this like it's gonna make you look like an asshole. Like the person who looks like an asshole is the guy in Virtual Hydlide, and you're making fun of that.
I guess.
Exactly. You look good in comparison.
So, real quick in this moment of silence, we have another Patreon donator who pledged $10, named Ron, and you guys are up to $488 from Patreon alone, which means that you are $12 away from your milestone goal of a video every weekday.
How much away?
$12.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
And
holy shit.
I'm
Wow.
Raising,
Are you sure you wanted this?
Yes.
The mayor of Funky Town just donated $2, bringing your total I'm raising amount to $448.88, which means someone needs to donate 12 cents.
I am genuinely shocked by the generosity of the people watching this.
I'm
pretty awesome.
thrilled. Radio Rovo, he posted some fan art of my car troubles.
Cars fucking hate Keith.
Yeah, if you want to know what happened to my most recent car...
What am I looking at? Okay.
I don't even know.
I think these are like statues.
What happened to my most recent car was I went over a huge speed bump. And not a speed bump, a pothole. And there's it's called a castle nut, and it screws on. It keeps your basically your control arm attached to your tire, and it snapped. And so I just skidded to a halt. My wheel was totally 90 degrees from the direction it was supposed to be turned. And so I had to, I rebought the piece, reconnected it, but the drive shaft needs to go back into the axle, so I have to get it towed to a shop and have them do that, realign the tires, and then when that happened, the muffler came loose, so now it smells like gasoline.
This is now Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Virtual Evil.
The music is rad.
Resident Hydlide.
Listen to music.
This is third-person Diablo.
What?
What is that?
What was that?
What is it?
I haven't heard of that.
Admiral
What?
Curtis says I can actually count the frames per second on this game.
Yeah, yeah, you can.
This game is a PowerPoint slide.
Hey, what was the charity for the last marathon I was on? Was that Smile Train? Was that what it was called?
Yeah, Smile Train.
So, funny story about that. I ended up playing. I went to LA in December, and I ended up playing a benefit show with my friend that I'm in a band with when we're on the same coast, and it was for Smile Train once again. And I was like, "That's
Who is that?"
Tyler.
I don't think I've heard of that person.
Spooky Eddick said, Keith, you're being serious. I don't think anyone in the chat saw you run. Last we saw was you leaving to get a knife and then nothing. I did the run when I was leaving and when I was coming back. I didn't ever get a knife. I went to the bathroom and changed into pajamas.
Oh, by the way, John.
I'll do it right now if you want me to do it. I'll do it in
Yes,
place.
Speaking of friends who aren't on the same coast as us, Mark Goodwin might be on tomorrow.
Really?
Oh God, I just got
Remind me not to be on
just got
at the
Keith's
same time.
ass
Then.
all up in my face.
This is not-
Didn't you say that Phil was going to come on?
Yeah, he said he might around evening time, his time, so that would be like any minute now.
Like right now, yeah.
Also,
time?
Bio551 says that when the I'm raising total makes it the remaining $1.12 to the $450 mark, he will drop an FTL code in the chat.
Damn.
And now you only need 12 cents because
You should
FTL's
know.
rad.
You should.
LC3 Matt just gave in $1.
We should give the code to the person who puts it over the top.
And FTL is good. Good is a great game.
Yeah, FTL is
Music's
fantastic.
Well,
I mean, everything about that
right
game.
here on the table. I can take it. And I can't.
It's his
So
code.
I can't hear
He
the
can
music.
Do whatever he wants.
I can't hear the music too well right now, but it kind of sounds like the theme from The Godfather a little bit.
Spooky Eddick said, all is forgiven. You mean you were holding a grudge? Because I did the dance.
I can see outside through the window.
I can see it too.
I am shocked that this game has that level of detail. Like this is like
I'm
people put a lot
actually
of work
surprised
into this
that
game.
I'm surprised that this game looks as good as it does.
It really does. It's kind of
Like
weird.
this is a Genesis.
No. This is a
Saturn.
Oh, Saturn. Okay, never mind. Fuck this
Yeah,
game.
no, this is not.
This game's a pile of garbage.
Yeah, exactly. This is not.
I saw your
Sega
controller
CD.
and it was kind of shaped like a.
I love this is the original Saturn controller. I love how insane it is. It's so weirdly shaped.
Have we talked about like what happened to my Saturn?
Look at the D-pad.
I used to have a Sega Saturn and it just disappeared one day. Like I bought a Saturn on eBay, like 6 or 7 games, it's just gone.
That's why the Saturn failed, because the just
It's disappearing. Yeah.
It had a really short half-life.
Whoa!
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
I turned this
Hey,
thing on.
What time is Mark going to be on tomorrow?
He just said he would be available sometime during the day.
That means you're probably not going to get him.
You know what? You're probably right. Of course.
I did speak to him on the phone the other night, though. So
Oh yeah. I haven't really talked to him like in 2 years or something.
Who? Mark Goodwin?
I visited him for a weekend when he was living in Amherst, and that was about it. It's been a long time.
It's been a long, long time. It's been a long, long time.
Does this just turn into karaoke?
Yeah, everyone sing their favorite 2 seconds of a song.
Guys, we're still 12 cents away from Bio551 dropping an FTL code in the chat here.
I love that this game is like 7 frames per second by design, and it still drops frames.
My favorite song is an instrumental though. So
What's your favorite song?
I'm kidding. It was for the joke. I don't have one. I didn't have one prepared. Shit. Let's just say the Silent Hill 2 theme.
Great.
How about Sex in a Pan by Bela Fleck?
No.
That's a fun one.
I do like that. That was a good one.
Thank you.
Ooh, another Orby thing.
Sasquatch Edge says there should be a raffle for the ability to put Bob on your resume.
Perfect.
Now I feel like an idiot for saying that. I was just trying to be nice. And now
No, it was
like,
not.
oh, no, you're a fucking
Our chat
doofus
is
fucker.
just monsters that have never done anything for anyone.
Aw, that's not nice.
Silent Hill.
Poison.
Sonic the
Damn
Hedgehog.
a drink.
I think you guys should do
Brohan
more
is in the
obscure
chat.
games.
More obscure games?
Yeah.
How obscure? Like virtual
Like pretty
Hydlide?
obscure, there was one I was looking at a while ago that I think you guys would actually have a blast with. It was Haze.
Haze? What's Haze?
Oh, on PS3?
Haze. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Like I haven't seen anyone do that. Also, you guys might want to consider doing because there's one that no one on SA has done yet, and I've been like kind of waiting for it. Crisis.
No, what? Why
Because
do you
that-
hate
Crisis.
I hate Crisis.
Kyle can't
But
see
that's what makes it fun to watch. Because if you make a game, LP a game that's awful, it's entertaining. Like you guys playing Silent Hill 3.
Simulator.
A virtual high.
It's a what?
It's a very violent house touring
Herbaceous
simulator.
wants to know if this is a house touring simulator.
Yep.
And thank you to Anonymous. Anonymous just donated $10.12.
Do we have the correct game up on the Twitch page?
Nope,
I don't-
It's still Genma Onimusha.
Virtual
That-
Hydlide?
Yeah.
Yep.
Stab the bat.
It doesn't
Get
refresh. It doesn't change unless you refresh your page.
Yeah.
Stab.
Fix that. Like,
Yeah, totally.
that
This
would-
reminds me graphically of this game called Normality, which I played on the PC probably
Normality? What a
almost
weird
like
name.
almost 20 years ago. It's kind of weird to think about that way, but
Yeah.
in like 96, 97. And I saw it on GOG today,
Yep.
and I was looking back at it, and it like I remember when I played it, I'm like, this game is crazy. It looks so good, and then it just basically looks like this.
What I think is so funny about about GOG.com is that the user ratings are completely unreliable because everything has 5 stars because
Because it's
everyone's
all
like,
games that people used to play. Like,
yeah,
Like, oh, I
everyone's
remember
like,
this game, 5 stars, then download.
like, oh my god, so nostalgic, total classic. I loved this game so much when I was a kid. And then if you go look at the reviews from when the game came out, it was like 4.6. This is a pile of poop from a butt.
Who's excited for the new Tex Murphy game, Tesla Effect?
Probably a bunch of people in the chat.
yeah. I bet.
Anyone? Chat? Anyone? Tex Murphy, Tesla Effect? Holler?
Is that a FMV game?
Yeah.
Okay, then
First person adventure FMV, yeah.
Okay, then yes.
Alright, guys. Bio551 just dropped that code for FTL in the chat.
We
And are
made
essentially at
500?
465. He said he'd drop it at 450.
Wow, we got to 465 now?
And
Yeah,
we're $12.
and the Patreon's at $4.88.
Yeah, we're $12 away from a daily run button
damn it.
video.
Yeah.
Oh, and we just got another contribution of $5 from Lavendar G.
Hey, I'm trying to pimp you guys on my channel.
She says, thanks for the free entertainment over the years. P.S. Fuck you, Keith. Let It Go was a great song.
Yeah, of course it was. Don't listen to
Oh,
Keith.
come
He's a
on. That
maniac.
sounds weird.
Pandora Nin says, yay, run button and donates $5.
If you want me to level with you about Let It Go, there's like one word in this song that she says really weird, and every time I hear her say the word, it really bothers me. Can't remember what. I think it's the word door. She says
Yeah.
the word door funny, and I'm like, ugh. So that's why I don't like that song mostly.
I like that.
You like the weird door?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, to each their own.
So, how long are we playing this for?
an
as
hour
long as
more.
it's until it stops being fun. And so far, I'm having a blast.
So far, 30 minutes too long.
Yeah.
Guys, don't be like this.
All right, 29 minutes too long. This is Mass Effect, right?
This is Mass Effect 2, which I think they streamlined it a little bit, but they kind of lost some of its RPG-ness, which I really enjoyed from the first one.
This is actually the first Elder Scrolls game.
So which aliens are you going to have sex with?
All of them.
The blue one.
Okay, good.
Oh my god.
Stab the bat.
Bats are dicks.
Stab
Yeah, these
the
bats totally know they can't take you, right?
I want to see that recreated in real life, like someone trying in
stab a
vain
bat
to
with a little
stab a fucking bat.
Have you had any pickups at all?
Like items?
You have
Yeah.
a ring,
I have
but you haven't gotten any good weapons or anything, right?
I got a Ring of Life. No, I picked up another set of the armor I already had on.
Is that crucifix a weapon? You can equip it.
No, it adds holy damage to my...
Oh, is it equipped?
Yeah.
Okay.
It actually seemed like... Oh, it did a lot of extra damage for the zombie. I killed that in like
Okay.
one hit.
Wow.
You know, I've been trying to come up with a name for my solo music, like an artist name, and I think Virtual Hydlide might be it. That might be the one.
You don't want to go with Game Slag and the Infinite Hypothesis?
You don't
I
want to
don't
do
think
Dash
so.
Rendar?
Stratus says, so Keith, you're saying you have a problem with how a theatrically trained and experienced actor sings her words? I mean, I also don't like Kenny G. That guy's classically trained musician. That doesn't mean that I like him.
Do you like Yo-Yo Ma?
Yeah, I love Yo-Yo Ma.
All right, straw poll just went up that says, "Is this game boring you?" Yes is winning at 44%.
Oh no,
Guys, you're
the
killing
truth
me.
hurts, Kyle.
You're
the
killing
truth
me.
hurts.
It's whatever. I can come back and play this on my own time. I don't need you guys.
Yeah, what's the alternative game?
Fuck off.
What's the alternative game, Kyle?
No, that's the game. Fuck off.
I want to find out what Iggy's Wrecking Balls is.
We could. How about Iggy's Wrecking Balls versus
Basically, Iggy Wrecking...
Rogue Squadron?
Shh, why don't we just do both of
Rogue
those in a
Squad.
row? So the story with Iggy's Wrecking Balls is a game that when I was a kid, I would rent it like almost every week and play it on my N64. But like I can't remember at all what the game is about. I think it's a racing game where you play as different dragon heads, and I don't know if it's any good. And I think there's pickups. It's like some weird combination between the craziest thing I've ever seen, Monkey Ball, and Mario Kart, but I really have no idea what it is.
I love Monkey Ball.
Yeah.
Key Island Ball.
All right, so LC3 Matt wants to know, Keith, will there be any new Amazon reviews this stream?
This stream?
This.
I mean,
stream.
I'll do a bunch
Those
more.
are
I
the
love
words on
doing
the
those.
page.
Yeah.
Also, Glorp says, I just got back from taking a shower. Why the fuck are we still playing this?
Oh, come on, Glorp. I was just going to say, I've been fine so far. In the last moment, I finally started to get motion sick from how terrible the frame rate is in this game.
Oh, I do have some Amazon reviews that I've written but never shared.
You get sword!
Oh, you just picked up a sword. Nice. You can't stop now.
Dude,
You're on a
it's
roll.
on
You're
now.
gonna die.
It looks as though the preference is Iggy's Wrecking Ball.
Yeah, it is. That game's probably
What?
ass. That game is probably a big stinky butt.
Oh, there's a current vote game next straw poll up.
This item is longsword
Straw
plus
poll
2.
option, Iggy's Wrecking Balls versus Rogue Squadron, and the winner is, thus far, Iggy's Wrecking Ball, 75%.
Nice.
Dude, look at this! Wham!
Yeah, save it. And
That is dope.
listen, I would love you to continue playing this game. I'm not your enemy. It's everyone else.
I feel that.
Yeah.
They have been giving us some money and stuff, so I guess
Francesca,
Cater to your fans.
Francesca
We've already sold out, Kyle.
Nato says, true story, as a child, I rented Ernest Scared Stupid every single week for 4 months in a row. The store finally just sold it to my parents because no one else could rent it. Keith's Iggy story reminded me of that.
So I do have a couple Amazon reviews if you want.
Magic sword plus 1.
Nice. We'll save it for later. Okay, I'm gonna read this one. This is the review of a Shia LaBeouf poster. This is back when Shia LaBeouf was in the news a lot. This one says it's 1 star. So basically the same poster somewhere else, but with John Hamm. At first I thought this poster was really original, imaginative, and sensitive, but then I realized it was just an egregious ripoff of a well-known John Hamm poster. Would give 0 stars if possible.
I believe Shia LaBeouf is still in the news.
Is he still in the news for real?
Because he's doing that whole the whole plagiarism thing, and then he's like, I'm retiring from public life, blah blah blah.
Yeah. No, I wrote that when that stuff first started happening.